History of Amazon. Amazon Incorporated is an American multinational technology company based in Seattle that focuses on e-commerce, cloud computing, digital streaming, and artificial intelligence. It is considered one of the big four tech companies, along with Google, Apple, and Facebook. Amazon is known for its disruption of well-established industries through technological innovation and mass scale. It is the world's largest online marketplace, AI assistant provider, and cloud computing platform as measured by revenue and market capitalization. Amazon is the largest internet company by revenue in the world. It is the second largest private employer in the United States and one of the world's most valuable companies. Amazon was founded by Jeff Bezos in Bellevue, Washington, in July 1994. The company was founded as a result of what Jeff Bezos called his regret minimization framework, which described his efforts to fend off any regrets for not participating sooner in the internet business boom during that time. In 1994, Bezos left his employment as vice president of D.E. Shaw & Co., a Wall Street firm, and moved to Seattle, Washington, where he began to work on a business plan for what would become Amazon.com. On July 5, 1996, Bezos initially incorporated the company in Washington state with the name Cadabra Incorporated. He later changed the name to Amazon.com Incorporated a few months later, after a lawyer misheard its original name as Cadaver. In its early days, the company was operated out of the garage of Bezos's house on Northeast 28th Street in Bellevue, Washington. In September 1994, Bezos purchased the domain name Relentless.com and briefly considered naming his online store Relentless, but friends told him the name sounded a bit sinister. The domain is still owned by Bezos and still redirects to the retailer. Choosing a name. Bezos selected the name Amazon by looking through the dictionary. He settled on Amazon because it was a place that was exotic and different, just as he had envisioned for his internet enterprise. The Amazon River, he noted, was the biggest river in the world, and he planned to make his store the biggest bookstore in the world. Additionally, a name that began with A was preferred because it would probably be at the top of an alphabetized list. Bezos placed a premium on his head start in building a brand and told a reporter, "There's nothing about our model that can't be copied over time. But you know, McDonald's got copied. And it's still built a huge, multi-billion-dollar company. A lot of it comes down to the brand name. Brand names are more important online than they are in the physical world." The company initially started as an online marketplace for books but later expanded to sell electronics, software, video games, apparel, furniture, food, toys, and jewelry. In 2015, Amazon surpassed Walmart as the most valuable retailer in the United States by market capitalization. In 2017, Amazon acquired Whole Foods Market for $13.4 billion, which vastly increased Amazon's presence as a brick-and-mortar retailer. In 2018, Bezos announced that its two-day delivery service, Amazon Prime, had surpassed 100 million subscribers worldwide. Amazon distributes downloads and streaming of video, music, and audiobooks through its Amazon Prime Video, Amazon Music, and Audible subsidiaries. Amazon also has a publishing arm, Amazon Publishing, a film and television studio, Amazon Studios, and a cloud computing subsidiary, Amazon Web Services. It produces consumer electronics including Kindle e-readers, Fire tablets, Fire TV, and Echo devices. In addition, Amazon acquisitions include Ring, Twitch, Whole Foods Market, and IMDb. Among various controversies, the company has been criticized for technological surveillance overreach, a hyper-competitive and demanding work culture, tax avoidance, and anti-competitive practices. After reading a report about the future of the Internet that projected annual web commerce growth at 2,300%, Bezos created a list of 20 products that could be marketed online. He narrowed the list to what he felt were the 5 most promising products, which included compact discs, computer hardware, computer software, videos, and books. Bezos finally decided that his new business would sell books online, because of the large worldwide demand for literature, the low unit price for books, and the huge number of titles available in print. Amazon was founded in the garage of Bezos' rented home in Bellevue, Washington. Bezos' parents invested almost $250,000 in the startup. In July 1995, the company began service as an online bookstore. The first book sold on Amazon.com was Douglas Hofstadter's Fluid Concepts and Creative Analogies, Computer Models of the Fundamental Mechanisms of Thought. In the first 2 months of business, Amazon sold to all 50 states and over 45 countries. Within 2 months, Amazon's sales were up to $20,000 per week. In October 1995, the company announced itself to the public. In 1996, it was reincorporated in Delaware. Amazon issued its initial public offering of stock on May 15, 1997, at $18 per share, trading under the Nasdaq Stock Exchange symbol AMZN. Barnes & Noble sued Amazon on May 12, 1997, alleging that Amazon's claim to be the world's largest bookstore was false because it isn't a bookstore at all. It's a book broker. The suit was later settled out of court and Amazon continued to make the same claim. Walmart sued Amazon on October 16, 1998, alleging that Amazon had stolen Walmart's trade secrets by hiring former Walmart executives. Although this suit was also settled out of court, it caused Amazon to implement internal restrictions and the reassignment of the former Walmart executives. In 1999, Amazon first attempted to enter the publishing business by buying a defunct imprint, Weather Vane, and publishing some books selected with no apparent thought, according to The New Yorker. The imprint quickly vanished again, and as of 2014 Amazon representatives said that they had never heard of it. Also in 1999, Time magazine named Bezos the Person of the Year when it recognized the company's success in popularizing online shopping. Amazon Toys team employees circa 2000 during a summer Amazon party. Jeff Bezos is wearing the black shirt. 2000s. Since June 19, 2000, Amazon's logotype has featured a curved arrow leading from A to Z, representing that the company carries every product from A to Z, with the arrow shaped like a smile. According to sources, Amazon did not expect to make a profit for 4 to 5 years. This comparatively slow growth caused stockholders to complain that the company was not reaching profitability fast enough to justify their investment or even survive in the long term. The dot-com bubble burst at the start of the 21st century and destroyed many e-companies in the process, but Amazon survived and moved forward beyond the tech crash to become a huge player in online sales. The company finally turned its first profit in the fourth quarter of 2001. $5 million, that is, 1 cent per share, on revenues of more than $1 billion. This profit margin, though extremely modest, proved to skeptics that Bezos' unconventional business model could succeed. 2010 to present. In 2011, Amazon had 30,000 full-time employees in the U.S., and by the end of 2016, it had 180,000 employees. In 2014, Amazon launched its first-ever smartphone, the Fire Phone. The Fire Phone was meant to deliver media streaming options, but the venture failed, resulting in Amazon registering a $170 million loss. This would also lead to the Fire Phone production being stopped the following year. In August of the same year, Amazon would finalize the acquisition of Twitch, a social video gaming streaming site, for $970 million. This new acquisition would be integrated to the game production division of Amazon. In June 2017, Amazon announced that it would acquire Whole Foods, a high-end supermarket chain with over 400 stores, for $13.4 billion. The acquisition was seen by media experts as a move to strengthen its physical holdings and challenge Walmart's supremacy as a brick-and-mortar retailer. This sentiment was heightened by the fact that the announcement coincided with Walmart's purchase of men's apparel company Bezos. On August 23, 2017, Whole Foods shareholders, as well as the Federal Trade Commission, approved the deal. In September 2017, Amazon announced plans to locate a second headquarters in a metropolitan area with at least 1 million people. Cities needed to submit their presentations by October 19, 2017 for the project called HQ2. The $5 billion second headquarters, starting with 500,000 square feet and eventually expanding to as much as 8 million square feet, may have as many as 50,000 employees. In 2017, Amazon announced it would build a new downtown Seattle building with space for Mary's Place, a local charity in 2020. At the end of 2017, Amazon had over 566,000 employees worldwide. According to an August 8, 2018 story in Bloomberg Businessweek, Amazon has about a 5% share of U.S. retail spending, excluding cars and car parts and visits to restaurants and bars, and a 43.5% share of American online spending in 2018. The forecast is for Amazon to own 49% of the total American online spending in 2018, with two-thirds of Amazon's revenue coming from the U.S. Amazon launched the last-mile delivery program and ordered 20,000 Mercedes-Benz Sprinter vans for the service in September 2018. To make data transfers from space cheaper and easier, Amazon added 12 antennas for the satellite data in November 2018. Amazon will generate $258.22 billion in U.S. retail e-commerce sales this year, up 29.2% over last year. Amazon's marketplace sales will represent an increasingly dominant portion of its e-commerce business, 68.0% this year, compared with 32.0% for Amazon direct sales. By the end of 2018, sales generated from Amazon's marketplace will be more than double that of Amazon's direct sales in the U.S. HQ2. In November 2018, Amazon announced it would open its highly sought-after new headquarters, known as HQ2, in Long Island City, Queens, New York City, and in the Crystal City neighborhood of Arlington, Virginia. On February 14, 2019, Amazon announced it was not moving forward with plans to build HQ2 in Queens but would instead focus solely on the Arlington location. The company plans to locate at least 25,000 employees at HQ2 by 2030 and will invest more than $2 billion to establish its new headquarters in Crystal City as well as neighboring Pentagon City and Potomac Yard, an area jointly marketed as National Landing. The announcement also created a new partnership with Virginia Tech to develop a revolutionary innovation campus to fill demand for high-tech talent in National Landing and beyond. Amazon Go. On January 22, 2018, Amazon Go, a store that uses cameras and sensors to detect items that a shopper grabs off shelves and automatically charges a shopper's Amazon account, was opened to the general public in Seattle. Customers scan their Amazon Go app as they enter, and are required to have an Amazon Go app installed on their smartphone and a linked Amazon account to be able to enter. The technology is meant to eliminate the need for checkout lines. Amazon Go was initially opened for Amazon employees in December 2016. By the end of 2018, there will be 8 total Amazon Go stores located in Seattle, Chicago, San Francisco, and New York. Amazon has plans to open as many as 3,000 Amazon Go locations across the United States by 2021. Amazon 4-Star. Amazon announced to debut the Amazon 4-Star in New York, Soho neighborhood Spring Street between Crosby and Lafayette on September 27, 2018. The store carries the 4-star and above-rated products from around New York. The Amazon website searches for the most rated, highly demanded, frequently bought and most wished for products which are then sold in the new Amazon store under separate categories. Along with the paper price tags, the online review cards will also be available for the customers to read before buying the product. Mergers and acquisitions. Amazon has grown through a number of mergers and acquisitions. Main article, List of mergers and acquisitions by Amazon. The company has also invested in a number of growing firms, both in the United States and internationally. In 2014, Amazon purchased Top Level Domain by an auction for over $4 million. The company has invested in brands that offer a wide range of services and products, including Engine Yard, a Ruby on Rails platform-as-a-service company, and Living Social, a local deal site. Merchant partnerships. In 2000, U.S. toy retailer Toys R Us entered into a 10-year agreement with Amazon, valued at $50 million per year plus a cut of sales, under which Toys R Us would be the exclusive supplier of toys and baby products on the service, and the chain's website would redirect to Amazon's toys and games category. In 2004, Toys R Us sued Amazon, claiming that because of a perceived lack of variety in Toys R Us stock, Amazon had knowingly allowed third-party sellers to offer items on the service in categories that Toys R Us had been granted exclusivity. In 2006, a court ruled in favor of Toys R Us, giving it the right to unwind its agreement with Amazon and establish its own independent e-commerce website. The company was later awarded $51 million in damages. In 2001, Amazon entered into a similar agreement with Borders Group, under which Amazon would co-manage Borders.com as a co-branded service. Borders pulled out of the arrangement in 2007, with plans to also launch its own online store. On October 18, 2011, Amazon.com announced a partnership with DC Comics for the exclusive digital rights to many popular comics, including Superman, Batman, Green Lantern, The Sandman, and Watchmen. The partnership has caused well-known bookstores like Barnes & Noble to remove these titles from their shelves. In November 2013, Amazon announced a partnership with the United States Postal Service to begin delivering orders on Sundays. The service, included in Amazon's standard shipping rates, initiated in metropolitan areas of Los Angeles and New York because of the high volume and inability to deliver in a timely way, with plans to expand into Dallas, Houston, New Orleans and Phoenix by 2014. In June 2017, Nike confirmed a pilot partnership with Amazon to sell goods directly on the platform. As of October 11, 2017, Amazon Fresh sold a range of Booth's branded products for home delivery in selected areas. In September 2017, Amazon ventured with one of its sellers JV Apparel Retail owned by Patney Group, which has recorded a total income of $104.44 million in financial year 2017-18. In November 2018, Amazon reached an agreement with Apple Incorporated to sell selected products through the service, via the company and selected Apple-authorized resellers. As a result of this partnership, only Apple-authorized resellers may sell Apple products on Amazon effective January 4, 2019. Products and Services. Main article, List of Amazon products and services. Amazon.com's product lines available at its website include several media, books, DVDs, music CDs, videotapes and software, apparel, baby products, consumer electronics, beauty products, gourmet food, groceries, health and personal care items, industrial and scientific supplies, kitchen items, jewelry, watches, lawn and garden items, musical instruments, sporting goods, tools, automotive items and toys and games. Citation needed. In August 2019, Amazon applied to have a liquor store in San Francisco, California as a means to ship beer and alcohol within the city. Amazon has separate retail websites for some countries and also offers international shipping of some of its products to certain other countries. Amazon.com has a number of products and services available, including Amazon Fresh, Amazon Prime, Amazon Web Services, Alexa, App Store, Amazon Drive, Echo, Kindle, Fire Tablets, Fire TV, Video, Kindle Store, Music, Music Unlimited, Amazon Digital Game Store, Amazon Studios, Online Bookstore, and IPO.